Welcome to Thoroughbred action from Gulfstream Park. Ron Nicoletti here. We got 10 races on this really beautiful Saturday afternoon. Let's check out Pete Aiello with those track, weather condition, and all 10 races.
The weather, cloudy skies, temperatures in the low 90s. The main track fast, the Tapeta track fast, and the turf course firm. In race 1 on Tapeta track, scratch 2 Pardo and scratch number 4 Grand Joker. Racing at Gulfstream. From the rail, Captcha gets the first call and goes hunting for an early advantage from Magneto, who moves up between horses. On the far outside, I'm Tough Enough is stuck 4 and 5 deep, with My Foolish Notion and Handsome Fox fanned across the course. The one at the back is Tapstick. Around the first turn they go. Yolber Torres and Captcha make the fractions. They lead by a length and a quarter. Up wide on the course, My Foolish Notion. He's not as wide as I'm Tough Enough. Saving ground is Magneto. In between horses, Handsome Fox, and the trailer is Tapstick. Not far from first to last, no more than 4 lengths. The opening quarter was 24 and 1. Less than 6 furlongs to race, and Captcha puts up the numbers with a length to work with. My Foolish Notion on the chase from second at the rail. And then biding time is Magneto. The favorite is drafting behind the second favorite with 4.5 furlongs to go. I'm Tough Enough has been marooned from the bell, and the back marker is Tapstick. They went the half in 48 seconds flat, and they leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Captcha has the rail in the lead. A bit closer now as I'm Tough Enough, 3 wide. My Foolish Notion's in the middle. Morelos still making progress with Magneto. Needs a little racing room. Tries to send him on with the task. Kick-starting to the outside is Tapstick, and tamely dropping back is Handsome Fox. They reach the top of the stretch. A seam materializes for Magneto. He tries to go reach Captcha, who still has the lead while confidently handled. 3/4, 1:12 and 2. They're on their way home. The 3 favorites are 1, 2, 3 with 1/8 of a mile left. In between horses, Magneto on the far outside. Tapstick trying to finish at the right time under Anthony Thomas. Back to third, Captcha. Yards to go for Magneto. Tapstick runs at him. Tapstick has gained the upper hand, and Tapstick and Anthony Thomas win going away. Second is Magneto. Third is Captcha, and fourth, I'm Tough Enough in 142 and 1. And they're off. The favorite ready to rage, quick to begin, and reaching out for some early lead. At the inside, here comes Calusa on to challenge. In between horses, Astro Gem. Down at the rail goes Katie's Delight, Baby Princess, the early trailer, en route to the half-mile point. The leader is Calusa, 3 parts of a length better than Ready to Rage, who's poised to strike second. At the rail, Katie's Delight moves on through to take third. From Baby Princess and Astro Gem, they have 3 furlongs to run. The leader is Calusa, in front by half a length, Miguel Vasquez, and Ready to Rage start to get serious while racing second. Up to the outside, Baby Princess third. Looking for a way through is Katie's Delight. The trailer is Astro Gem, and Calusa's the boss. Off the top of the turn, Calusa has the lead. Trying to get through at the inside is Katie's Delight. Up on the outside, it's Ready to Rage with 1/8 of a mile to go. Calusa roused on the top end by Rios, and in front, the longest price in the field, Calusa goes gate to wire in the career unveilings. Second is Katie's Delight, third is Ready to Rage, and fourth was Astro Gem in 55 and 4.
Any success that we've enjoyed is directly attributable to the men and women who first bring horses to us to sell. You got to have good product. If we're able to attract quality horses to our sale with quality men and women selling them, we're going to have good sales. Everything that we do is going to be to achieve success tomorrow by doing things right today. It's a commitment to get up and do the right thing every day in a consistent and a professional fashion. and that's a great recipe for success long term.
And they're off. Ridden hard out of the gate, Full Nelson and Manhattan Boy hard ridden at the start. Moving out the rail, the Gray Kopesh looking for a home behind him. On the far outside, Super Legacy. Fredericksburg's in the middle, and Never Say Never is last. Around the first turn they go. David Baracco wanted Manhattan Boy on the lead, and he's there now. He's a length and a half in front. Super Legacy moves up on the outside to take second from Full Nelson, who's an early third. Fredericksburg is now fourth. Kopesh is fifth toward the rail, and 5 to the trailer, Never Say Never. They pass the opening quarter in 24 seconds flat. They have less than 6 furlongs to negotiate, and the leader is Manhattan Boy, 3/4 of a length better than Super Legacy second. Jose Morelos has found a good spot for race favorite Full Nelson, third at the inside. A length and a half to Fredericksburgers in the white blinkers. The Gray Kopesh is asked to quicken a bit at the inside. He's lost his pitch to second last, and he's only 2.5 better than the trailer, Never Say Never. They went the half in 48-1. No rest for the weary as they swing to the far turn. Manhattan Boy the target. On the outside, Super Legacy is a closer second. Waiting to go is Full Nelson from third. Up on the outside, Fredericksburg is now fourth. Kopesh has been at a 1 pace throughout. And closer at the back is Never Say Never. They reach the top of the stretch. A quarter of a mile remains. And here's the move from Full Nelson. Morelos can wait no longer, and he strides forward to take the lead, bursting through between horses. 3/4, 1:12 and 2. They're on their way home. It's Full Nelson who sets sail for the wire with 3 lengths in hand. Super Legacy on the outside. Kopesh tries to rally in the middle. Never Say Never on the far outside. Just yards to go, and it's all over. It's Full Nelson to win it. Sprinting clear in the end. Full Nelson striding clear to a 7 or 8 length win. Close then for second. It's either Kopesh or Never Say Never. Super Legacy fourth, 140 and 3. And they're off. Bad bobble at the break from Slew Lady. Excellent start for American Rain from the inside draw, reaching out for the early lead, severely overpaying away in second. Goddess of Beauty floated way out the center as the leader is working way off the inside. A gap of 4 more to Kiss by a Rose ahead of Slew Lady, and Tomorrow's Agenda is last. Past the half-mile marker and moving to the far turn, it's American Rain on top 3/4 of a length. Severely overpaying is second, 3 wide, Goddess of Beauty now third. A gap of 3 more to Kiss by a Rose, who tries to rally off fast fractions. Then Slew Lady and Tomorrow's Agenda. They reach the top of the stretch, a quarter of a mile remains. Rajiv Mirage and American Rain turn in, cornering well, still the target. Severely overpaying to the attack for Tori Alba now second. Now Severely overpaying has taken a clear lead. American Rain is back to second, then it's Goddess of Beauty to the wire. Debut win for Severely overpaying. 5 in front at the wire. Holding second was American Rain from Goddess of Beauty third, Kissed by a Rose fourth in 55 and 2. They're off. Slow start, Magnetic Beach. Good start, Answer the Call, headed off for the early lead. Hustled forward, Gimme Some Luck is on the move. On the far outside, Sunroof looking to get over. In between horses, Mia's Angel with Musical Journey at the rail. Dasis Ali Alai comes away second last, and after a sluggish getaway, the trailer is Magnetic Beach. They're chasing Gimme Some Luck, who has the rail in the lead, over Answer the Call, who's on the press from second. 2.5 more. Musical Journey is now third from Sunroof in fourth. It looks an ambitious early gallop. A 6-length margin to Dasis Ali Alai, who moves up on the outside of Mia's Angel, and Magnetic Beach is last. An energetic opening quarter, 23-2, rolling right along here. And Answer the Call will not give me some luck, an easy time of it. And these two are going hammer and tong en route to the half-mile point. They're now 6 ahead. Racing in third is Musical Journey, 2.5 more to Sunroof. Then Desi Salih Alai, who's had pace ahead of her. She's third last. Mia's Angel is second last. And sluggish throughout is Magnetic Beach, but she has had pace as they went the half in 46-4. These are testing fractions with 5/16 to go. Give me some luck working overtime, but still in front. On the outside, Answer the Call tries to go get her. A gap of 5 more to Musical Journey. 3.5 more. Dasi Salih Alai comes on next as they reach the top of the stretch. They're a quarter of a mile from home after 3 quarters and 1:11.1. The leader, Give Me Some Luck, she's drifting. Answer the Call is second. From the inside, Musical Journey from fourth, Dasi Salih Alai. 1/8 of a mile remains. Dasi Salih Alai and Musical Journey closing ranks. 1/16 of a mile to go. Dasi Salih Alai knifing between horses. Up now to take a narrow lead. Musical Journey running with her. Dasi Salih Alai in front. Musical Journey second, Give Me Some Luck third, Answer the Call fourth, then Magnetic Beach, 144-3.
At the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance, we believe in giving every thoroughbred a second chance.
And thanks to you, the owners, trainers, breeders, and every supporter, you've created a ripple effect of change that's helping these magnificent animals move on to new careers and safe, fulfilling lives after racing.
Every single donation, whether big or small, is contributing to a brighter future.
But this race is just beginning. Because of you, we have gained incredible momentum and we're ready for more.
And they're off. Kozalite off a step slow. Good start on the far outside for fourth and Central, headed off for the early lead. Gold Pearl a bit flat-footed at the start, and he's rushing through traffic, moving out the rail. The Kid is back, won't be far away. Fourth and Central moves up on the far outside. So fourth and Central has taken the lead at the peril of the Kid is back, who had to check as Gold Pearl was moving over. Up on the outside, Win and Juice is next, followed by It's a Lock. Then it's back to Epico, and Kozalite has a lot to do and not much time to do it as they went the opening quarter in 21-1. They reach the top of the stretch now. A quarter of a mile remains. Fourth and Central on the outside. At the rail, Gold Pearl locked up heads apart. Trying to angle for a run. The Kid is back. Underway between horses. Kozalite. It's a Lock's on the far outside in between horses. That's Win and Juice. They're 1/8 of a mile from home. Fourth and Central has taken a clear lead. Fourth and Central now by 3. Gold Pearl is stalling. Up on the outside, Win and Juice with It's a Lock. Fourth and Central in front. Very close then for second. Either It's a Lock or Win and Juice. 54-4. They're racing in the Summer Sweet Pick 5. Mortastic slow to go. Sophistry away well from the far outside, driving through at the rail, Vuela Paloma and Garuda's in between them. These three across the course with Boots on the Moon, a well-situated fourth. Up to the outside, Lucy's Cookie, and then it's a gap of 3 more to Mortastic, who's last of all, with Musical Design farther back. To the far turn they go, and in between horses, Garuda shoves ahead in front. Vuela Paloma fights back toward the inside. Second, Sophistry now third. Lucy's Cookie is fourth. Boots on the Moon needs a way through from fifth. Then Mortastic. And I'll get back to you on what happened to Musical Design. She pulled up, but we'll see if she had a good start. They're under the top of the stretch now with Garuda in front. 22-1 for the opening quarter. Garuda wheels on top with a 3-length lead. Boots on the Moon is at the inside trying to go get her. From third, Vuela Paloma down the center, Mortastic. Here comes Boots on the Moon. Off cover now to take on Garuda with yards to go. Garuda needs the wire. Boots on the Moon's got her. Boots on the Moon and Miguel Vasquez in front and going away. Garuda second, Vuela Paloma stays for third, Mortastic is fourth, then Lucy's Cookie in 104-2. And they're off. Test Factor slow to start. That's good for Rookie, who's going to head off for a clear advantage. Moving out the rail, Test Factor recovers after the bad brace to race from second, XY Speed. He's an in-hand third. Back to fourth, that's Banded Rocket. Foco Vivo is at the back. Half a mile away, Rookie with the rail in the lead, a length and a half in front. Test Factor is second. From between, Banded Rocket is on the move right now. Forced along by Foco Vivo, who's sent along 4 wide, and the trailer now is XY Speed. They drilled the quarter, 21-2, and they reach the top of the stretch. Edgar Perez and Rookie make a break for it now. They've opened a 3-length lead. Banded Rocket is second. Test Factor's along the rail, then XY Speed off the turn. In the stretch drive, it's Rookie finding plenty out here. He's got a big kick today, and he's opened a big lead. Trying to run into the exactas XY Speed, but he's got too much ground to catch Rookie, who's a gate-to-wire winner. Rookie and Edgar Perez by 3 in the end. XY Speed is up for second. Banded Rocket third. Test Factor fourth. 54-1. They're off. And they're off. Dakota's Little Roar in the yellow and red springs out for early position, but Lady Question is naturally quicker, and she's in front. Lady Question has the lead. Moving up on the outside, Venora is now second. Dakota's Little Roar. She sits a trip and races toward the inside. Golden Valley's in the middle, and up the outside, Sweet Dream Lady. 3 more to Frosty Belle in front of Samaritan's Joy, and June Janai is last. Into the far turn they go. 3.5 furlongs remains for Lady Question, who leads a length and a half. Gonzalez has Golden Valley in a tight spot, but secures racing room. Meanwhile, Pena bides time with Dakota's Little Roar, so the favorites are 3 and rail running, and they are surrounding Lady Question as Dakota's Little Roar tightened up. On the outside, Golden Valley takes the lead. Now Dakota's Little Roar has to tap on the brakes. A boarding mission with an inside run is Pena. He'll hook to the outside of the favorite leader. Golden Valley turns in on top with this to throw away. Dakota's Little Roar's trouble certainly hurt her chances. She's second, trying to bridge the gap. Lady Question is third. They're just yards from home. And in the colors of Big Bang Racing Stable, Golden Valley has a winning lead. It's Golden Valley who's in front. Second, Dakota's Little Roar, who made ground nicely clear of Frosty Belle, who's up third in 1:11.3. runners away. On the far outside, Excuses quick off the blocks, and he's looking to clear all the inside traffic. Excuses and Morelos to the top. Swamp Fox is now sent into second from Kai's Laws, who's an early third. 3 back to Supreme Honor. Blue Colors fourth at the rail, followed fifth by Lucky Larry. Second last is Ganador, and the early trailer is Giro. Pace looks a lively one here as they round the first turn. Excuses has the lead, a length and a half better than Kai's Law second. The opening quarter was 24 seconds flat. So they didn't actually drill that quarter as much as I thought, but they're still well clear of the fourth horse, Supreme Honor, who's back there about 9 lengths off the speed. Lucky Larry is now in between horses as Garreau angles for a run, and Ganador's at the inside. They make their way to the half-mile part of the contest. Excuses has the lead. He leads by a half a length now over Kai's Law in second. The half was 47 seconds flat, so they put on some speed in the second quarter. These top horses are still 4 ahead of Garreau, who rallies into fourth, passing Supreme Honor. Lucky Larry's going to have to do a lot better than that, and the trailer is Ganador. Around the far turn they go. Pena makes his move with Swamp Fox, was third, now second, and charging up to take on Kai's Law for the lead. 4 back to Garreau, then 2.5 more to Supreme Honor, and they're on their way home. Swamp Fox traveling like a winner. He has 1 to fight off. It's Supreme Honor in the blues coming on for a run. Up on the inside, Excuses. They come past the 16th pole. Swamp Fox by 4. Supreme Honor gaining ground, but time has run out. It's Swamp Fox who's in front. Swamp Fox to win by 2.5. Supreme Honor second, nicely clear of Garreau third. Ganador fourth, and Kai's Law to complete your high five. 135 flat.
And that wraps up Saturday's action. We're back here on Sunday with a 9-race card. Our first race post, 12:20 p.m. Don't forget, for the next 6 weeks, we have Monday racing here at Gulfstream Park. Lots of fun, lots of new wages. Boy, you got to be at Gulfstream Park.